Cream, this is extreme. Michael made me a song and I sung it for him. He's such a fucking good guy. Where's that full moon? Right there! Got him! Damn. Holy shit. I'm so close to being able to hopefully stream on my laptop and say things at the same time. Because that would be fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. Dun, dun, dun. Phenomenal. Dun, dun, dun. Phenomenal. Dun, dun, dun. And then I can explain what the fuck I'm doing. Because it's fucking slick. I actually said that at the meet and greet today. I was like, yeah, I'm studying. I'm going to pre-print a paper. And it's probably going to get published if the journal reads it, or if the person from like a good journal reads it. Not to be like untrue, but the amount of work I've put into it already and the chart that I have is enough to raise some fucking heads about the sedating action. I just need to, like, calcium channel activators are the only exception to a sedating, drowsy somnolence or soporific. Like, basically a soporific. Fatigue. Damn, that smells good. I'm getting hungry. You can have some frozen pizza. Yeah. I'm gonna go to PC. We're gonna go to my brother's place tomorrow. Maybe order him food. I don't know. Yeah, life is good. I talk to my best friend and everything just fucking fades away. Really cheeky breeky. Cheeky breeky. Fuck, I forgot my receipt with $71 worth of chocolate on it. That's a good receipt. It's actually hilarious. My life is so fucked that even if I was to be entertaining on stream and to have the potential to be like a good amount of viewers, I'm still a fucking serial arsonist. And I fucked my life up due to my mental illness. And so there's some, like, slack, one could say. But, like, that was my hood. I still have this terrible fucking reputation, I assume. And, like, fuck, bro. Like, fuck, bro. Which is, it is what it is. I really shouldn't stream. Okay, here's a guide to streaming. Don't stream low quality content. If you do, you will attract people who watch those low view streams, and they will not watch them anymore because it is low quality. So, and there's only so many people who watch low viewer streams. Is what I'm trying to say. So if you stream shit, oh no, that's the fucking colors, bro. instantly get paranoid about something after it happens. It's like a defense mechanism. You focus on the negative, you become prepared for a positive. To make it positive, rather, not for a positive. Ah, oh, fuck! I'm gonna check out my arm. It fucking hurts, bro. Oh yeah, that's fucking. That's hilarious. That was fake. I faked it. God, this shit. I was such a fucking gangbanger, bro. Such a fucking gangbanger. Fuck, bro. I'm such a fucking clown. That's fun, though. So yeah, I have this big fucking luggage, and it has like it's huge, and half of it is filled with books, and it's so heavy, and that's completely fine because I am somewhat strong. Like I curl 27s, 27 and a half, only 10 reps though, and then I've never actually tried doing 27s consecutively, but I always drop down to 25 and then finish with 25, two more, 10. My arms are tiny though. They're not. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's big and what's small. I don't know anything about the workout culture. But I can do wall push-ups. I'm 190-ish, and like I put my feet up here and then go down and up and down and up and down and up. I can do about 4 of them. Cause I'm fucking ripped, bro. Oh yeah, bro, fucking chocolate. Oh, oh. So many memories that I have that are just random and completely without consequence and purpose. That's not true. Does any memory have no purpose? Is that a theorem? If you have a memory, it has a purpose. What does that purpose be? To make you laugh? To make you cry? To make you smile? To make you feel joy? To make you feel in general? To make you learn? Memories are distinct evolutionary mechanisms. And you even remember the whole physical environment almost always that you were in. Like, yes, I was sitting here, and the person was over there, sitting behind that person over there. And I have a fucking poor memory when it comes to people and things that I did and other people did. Not, well, sometimes other people did, but maybe not. So, That's an interesting thing. I'm gonna tweet that. I'm curious to that. This milky mint is so hot. Okay, I like point of saying that. Like genuinely, what is the point? Bah! Bah! Next stock. Come on, my brother likes a tweet from me. Like literally, as soon as I sent it, he replied, "Nope, false. You're wrong." I can't think of. Remember the spatial surroundings, spatial orientation. Because I'm male. Males don't do that too. So he proposed the question: do you think your brain saves memories it thinks have a purpose? And I was like, that's a question that arises because the way it made you. How could your brain know that? Because of the way it made you feel. Trauma memories, save for later purpose. He always brings up my brother. He always brings up how I deleted his save files, which is a thing. I did apparently delete the save files. I remember going over to some random person's house and just deleting their save files because I wanted to play a new game. Very physical weapon. Nope. Hold on, this chat. Oh, it's on 5G again. Hold on. Let's see if I can turn that off. Psychopathic behavior. Yeah, okay, bud. Okay, buddy. Okay. That's bordering on Aboriginal racism, but it's not because I don't know anything about it. I just actually friends. Okay. Is it on LTE? No, it is not. Point of what? What was I talking about? still has trauma from what I feel flexion, which is why you brought it up. Proving Wesley's point. Hold on, is the chat on or is it fucked? On the screen. I do have trauma from that because you fucking owned me, bro. You pwned me. You fucking wrecked me, bro. So actually, when I came back from video, like, I took a break from video gaming for like a year. Yes, it is, bro. I can see this. Jeez, the egregious gaslighting. Holy, brother. Yeah, okay. You gotta fucking gaslight me like that. Well, it's not my problem, is it? Dude, I should throw a fence and fucking break a car window. So, when I took a break from video gaming, because I quit at 14, so like alcohol. So I went back to video games, and people stopped saying owned. Nobody said owned anymore, and I was like, that's so weird. I picked up on it, and I was like, why doesn't anybody say owned? They say wrecked, R-E-K-T, and that's actually how you spell wrecked. Oh, fuck. Let me fall over again. Fuck. Hold on. Shit. Oh, fuck me. Hmm. Pwned. Pwned is like thinking man. Yeah, nobody says noob anymore. These are like woot. Woot. Woot was a good fucking word, but nobody says it. I got it. Woot. I am like significantly different than my brother. Like he is not as antisocial as I am. Like I like did a bunch of crime and fucking bullied people. Trounced, yes. Yeah, you should say trounced more. It's a fabulous word. Like it's a really good word. I'm trying to get it on the LTE, but it's not working. I can't really change the settings of my data. Oh, you can manually change it. There you go. I'm not gonna change it though manually. Yeah, I'm significant. Like my brother doesn't really go out and talk to people like I can, and I'm more like my dad. He's more like my mom because I'm extremely social. And fuck! Did you see my arm? There, that's what happened. You did that. Like even on video games, I love chatting to people. Like it's just fun. I met this Jew. He's like Israeli Jew from on a TF2 surf server, Zelford. You know Brian. You know that server, Brian. And I'm talking to him, and I'm talking about. I bring up the Palestine thing. This was in 2014, and so yeah, Zelford's legit kind of a dick. I don't like Zelford. He's just kind of a fucking moron. It had a good server though, like really good mechanics in the server. So I'm talking to this Israeli guy, and he tells me, and this is like fucking over 10 years ago. He tells me that, well, that was because I wanted the maps on the server. I didn't give a fuck about him. I just added a bunch of maps because I wanted more maps. And he was also very cantankerous when I was doing that. Like, he was not supportive of me doing it. He was like, yeah, here's the thing. You could edit. Actually, no, he was. He was like, go do what the fuck you want. Actually, I respect that. Anyway, I can't. I fucking have a very vague or veiled view of what's going on in the past because of my illness. Made it very hard to communicate. So relatively. So this Israeli guy, I'm talking to him. I'm like, what do you got? What do you actually think of the? And I bring it up in a very tact way. What do you think of the Palestinians? And he's like, well, they kind of just attacked us. And he has this like indoctrinated view that the Israelis actually push on them that they don't own the land because it was given to them. And so to the Israelis, they are the bad guys. I didn't like his Zelfer because he like fuck, what the fuck happened to piss me off? I remember fuck. So I got really pissed off for something that had happened. So I went on the server and it was tensile, and then I searched for the end and I was completing it and I didn't pick up the vulnerability, so Papa Fresh comes down with a scout and fucking kills me. And then I was like, he sucks as Zelfer's a dick. So I fucking left the server. I was just so upset at what happened. But I can't remember what happened. It's weird that I remember that part, but not the other part that actually like made it happen. And so the Israelis, fuck, it's so disorganized. So the Israelis currently have had years of propaganda pushed on their education system. Jews are historically hated. I've put that together through my independent studies and research. The Jews are fucking hated everywhere in history. Even in fucking Exodus. They are persecuted by like every culture that they come across. And so it's like why? And they're not bad people. No, I'm not gonna get into like some Nazi fucking Sig Heil shit. But that's that's not what you think of it is. It's just it's interesting because so here's an example. Usury is the activity of charging excessive interest rates on loans. Yeah, what arm gesture? See, like that's what I was doing, bro. The ice Poseidon, the ice, the nice Poseidon. That doesn't make any sense. Usury. Hey, oh my God, it's Crest! Hi, Crest. Crest, me boy. How you doing, bro? Hey, what's up, Marcy? Is she with you? Okay, Blood, we gotta keep it cool, bro. We gotta keep it cool, bro. No more like excessively racist shit, and like no more anti-Semitism, and oh fucking thank God, bro. I thought that was funny. So usury is excessive loans, and they specifically said in the Torah it was only against non-Jews. For Jews, there usury wasn't a thing. Yeah, true. I'm not German, bro. I can freaking do that all I want. We're talking about the Israelis. I talked to a child who had learned in his school. He was on the Zelfer. Really? Of what culture? What pantheons? Um, Mycenaean. I don't know how to say that. Isn't that like Proto-Greek or something like that? What is it? What's the god in there? What's the most famous god? What's the head god? So I talked to this Israeli archaic Greek. Um, oh yeah, Titanomachi or Maki. How do you say that? Machi or I guess you can't really should tell me how. But this Israeli guy I met on his offer, he said that they had learned that the Palestinians are the evil ones in school. So it was like a systemic belief that turned into the modern day because that was 10 years ago. He turned into a soldier, perhaps, or yeah, Cronus. Uh, the pantheons are all very similar when it comes to the Western culture, and there's even motifs in Eastern religions. Hinduism, Zoroastrianism is kind of Middle East, but yeah, it's kind of shitty that the Israelis. Bread is an interesting word. They get taught it. I said indoctrination, which is kind of inflammatory. But yes, you are completely correct. From what I talked to this child about, he was like complete. And I tried to like test him. I was like, "Are you like? Do you know any other way of thinking about the Palestinians?" And he was like, "No, not really." I can't remember exactly what he said, but yeah, which is interesting, and it makes complete sense because the Israelis aren't going to teach them that they're the evil ones. Like that doesn't like no culture is going to be like, "Yeah, we're the evil ones." Bro, this doesn't happen. So the only logical circumstance, it's like war begets war. That's just true. Terrorism is a product of I don't know why I was thinking about the word hegemony. Terrorism is a product of terrorism. Yeah, terrorism is just terrorism for both sides. Like America coming to the Middle East and destabilizing the countries and like doing all that shit like they did in Pakistan and other countries is terrorism. So what they did is they're like, fuck, my fucking child got killed from this American missile. I'm gonna fucking go to war against America, as an example, because America's occupying Russian Ukraine. There's gonna be animosity between whoever. It doesn't even matter who wins. There's just gonna be a shit ton of animosity because it makes sense. Like if you're just a fucking farmer and then your shit gets bombed, then you're gonna create terrorist groups. Like Trump got elected and fucking set off this massive thermobaric weapon on like a terrorist group, and those terrorists had children, and those children were not at the camp, and those camps got destroyed with their fathers. So what do they think? They're not thinking that they're the evil ones. It's all relative, and then they grow up to be terrorists. It's literally the exact same thing where American soldiers run in the family. Like I've seen pictures where the like patriotic dads have sons that take the same course of action and go to war. So it's a it's an interesting situation. I feel like that had some pejorative vibes. It wasn't intended that way towards America or terrorism. It's just pro-terrorism vibes. What do you mean simply cause or cause? If you look up, yes, exactly. Yeah, they're effectively converting people to their, but nobody wants to take their culture and values. If you look up Pakistan in the 1970s on Google Images, you will see how American they were, and then the country completely fucking switched sides and went heavily Islamic. I believe. I don't actually know. Drayling knows more about this than I do. It's all fucked up. It's really neat though. I like how. Where did you learn all that, Crest? Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I guess they just wanted the oil. The Shah. Yeah, I'm not exactly interested in politics, but I picked stuff up from you guys. So I'm grateful for you guys because you broadened my horizons. Fuck yeah, bro. Everybody has something to give, and I love that about the world. Everybody has their own unique perspective, and just like it's so cool to think about that. Yeah, but that research is inherently biased depending on where you look. You know, Yandex is the Russian Google. The book banning and historical erasure being lauded, and America's discussing. What do you mean? What is going on? Is this just general Western culture where we don't burn books again? Or before? Again? After? What? Anymore, that's it. Even though, like, culture is built on burning books. Every, John A. MacDonald was to Aboriginal people. Like, so that's, I don't know if it's, I don't know what the curriculum is now, but. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really going to do that. Yeah, it's, maybe I'm wrong. I recant slightly that, I half recant that statement. Western culture nowadays, except for at least in Canada and Germany, Canada being hatred against Aboriginal people and colonization and all that stuff that came with the immigration of white people to America. That and there's German Instagram streamers who make jokes about that. They get some serious shit, and there's a lot of censorship. Like TikTok being banned because it's Chinese is like massively censorship. And then you say Tiananmen Square in China, and you get censored. I don't know how extreme the punishment is for that, but it can probably vary. So what did you learn, Kraz, and Blind, when you went to high school in your social studies class? Fuck. See, I like history. I like posterity. Yeah, but didn't you learn about how you completely fucking eradicated the indigenous people? Like the Aboriginals, the natives, the West Indians? Really? I mean, it depends on the teacher, but like, also the like school districts they did. That's what about black people? Does it say about like racism? Trail of Tears. Hmm. If you don't learn about it, it's bound to repeat itself. They say history repeats itself. Now I don't know who history regarding Pete is, but fucking, you avoided learning about the Holocaust. Ree! Yeah, I mean, Jews are historically hated. Marinette. Wait, so like investors? Hi. Carnegie. That name is familiar. So, why didn't the Israelis learn that they were? I guess because they have a victim complex in history. Starting in Exodus, they were persecuted by the Egyptians. That carried on, and they never. That's neat. Uh, we were taught about the founding Prime Minister John A. Macdonald, and there was one I don't remember much, but it was a lot about like the Métis, which is French and Indian or Indigenous, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I care. Uh, there's a fucking person over there. Uh, there was an example of where John A. Macdonald. I couldn't find any evidence of this, but apparently he had some black guy mail him because the black guy wanted something, and it was like a realistic. John dropped it off outside his house or wherever he lived. So that's interesting. The ethnic Jews. What do you mean ethnic Jews? What does that mean? Oh, you mean like the Jerusalem inhabitants, and then the diaspora being European at that point, and then they got persecuted and holocausted. It was a holocaust. That's a word, by the way. I didn't know that was a word until William James used it. Like, it doesn't just mean the Holocaust, it's an actual word. I thought it was just assigned arbitrarily as, like, but nobody uses it outside the context of the Holocaust anymore. Yeah, Ashkenazi, which is interesting. Fuck my knee. Ashkenazi Jews. Apparently, I have some Jew in me, according to my brother. I don't know how fucking true that is, though. It explains my mathematical ability, though. Because the Jews have the highest. There was like a game show, and the host asked the guy who was like, "What country has the most doctors and lawyers per capita?" And he's like, "Oh, it's got to be Israel." I think a show. Oh yeah, the moon. Hello, an Earl of Kraz, Earl of Ninjar. That sounds pretty chill. So okay, I'm moving to the cottages on the third. To wait until the seventh because. Oh yeah, really? The Earl of Sandwich. Wow, that's impressive, bro. Yeah. So I did a calculation on the passability of genes. So if you take 50% of your genes from your mother, 50% of your father, and then you have another kid, or then you have a kid with some other genetic pool, that's 25%. It's like it goes half. It goes fucking zero point 0.5 to the n. And so after 4 generations, you're looking at 12.5% of the original DNA from one side. It's and this it kind of sucks because like I want my seed to spread, but it won't. Sad. Although I have a very academic family. I'm going in for a few minutes here to go to movie night, just so you know. Yeah, like Euler and shit had like 11 kids and like 6 of them survived. But you never see. Yeah, but what the fuck? What descendant of Genghis Khan did anything? So, like Mao Zedong. He's a good guy. Ah, fuck my knees. What was I saying? I'm gonna have a pizza too. Cheeky breeky. He's the reason there's a stereotypical penis size for Asians. Yeah, it was. How did they trace that? The Y chromosome? These are the houses. That's the bad house. That's a good house. Oh, my knees. It's the parking lot. That's where somebody died. I don't know if you can see that, but which is what. Yeah, this is my home. My home. My microcosm. This is house 2, named after the number of the house. Oh, my knees. That's where I live, in that top right. Right there, behind the fence. That door is always locked. It looks like the heaven's gates. Okay. That's hilarious. It looks like that. I would hope not. And this is the criminally insane population. And this is the benches that people smoke at. I was actually out here when, because I used to smoke, and I used to smoke on these benches. They came to put the signs out, so there was a guy sitting over there. His charge was he pushed his father over, and he got the cops charged him with assault. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's a microcosm. It's my home. So the guy who was doing the signs, he goes to put it over there, and then he just moves over here, and so I'm like, "What do you mean chair?" So yeah, I thought that was funny. Oh yeah, the chair over there. There's this girl, and she's fucking crazy. She sits there. God, the people that come through here and that stay here, some of them, there's some fucking crazy people who come through here and they don't get it CRMD because they don't want it. They stay way longer in the system. Oh, you really can't swear on Twitch? It's the fucking. It says shit, bro. Honestly, it's just pretty comfy. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, it's the gate. Well, now I'm sober and like not completely crazy. So sexually deranged. You like hot sauce, bro? Bro, that's sick, bro. Connection. Hello. Holy. Huh. Our connection to the staff or the guest Wi-Fi. So I've been trying to get a match on a dating app, and like, I have been unsuccessful. So I got a match, and I liked her. It's like a photo of her sitting out like this, where somebody else took the picture, and there's like scenery behind her. So she said, "Why'd you like the photo?" And so I was like, "Because I like the scenery and the girl in it. I like the view." And then I asked her, "Why do you ask?" And she said, "Because she asks everyone why they like the photo." But I got a match, bro. I got a fucking match. That's fucking sick. I don't know if I'm gonna pursue her. Apparently, yeah, match is a match. It may boost my confidence. One of my New Year's resolutions was to go on a date. The other ones were I asked a girl out actually at the library. She didn't know who the fuck I was, but I chatted her up about the Quran and her Iranian descent and asked if she was Baha'i and shit like that. And then I asked her out. She's like, no. And so I just like, okay, see you around. It's called Hinge. No, yeah, that is true. Actually, I didn't. I was in the process of reading that. I don't fucking know. I think she's lying. I think she's lying. But it's my first match on Hinge. I actually stopped liking photos because I just fucking yeah, Grinder. I also tried Bumble. I don't know. I don't really understand how that works. I don't really know much about the dating apps. All I know is that I got sick flow. Where's the staff? Hi. J date. Is that farmers only? Okay, these fake apps. This is not the new name of fucking dating app, farmers only. Bumpkin, country bumpkin. My friend from Alberta knows about that word. I don't remember what it means. Like a hick? Oh, bro, Christian Mingle, bro. I'm fucking hell into Jesus. I suck Jesus' dick. Oh, Jada. Oh, really? Hey, how's it going? There I go. Bye.